the carbon will be broken or mismatch, imbalance, mismatch will be there. Okay, it's normal glass cutter only. So actually, like before working this one, what I made this kind of glasses we purchased more, and we went to glass house how they are cutting, practiced there multiple times. Then we started because this is costly now. Practice cannot be made in with active. Now we are going to make two devices. Okay. Right. And what is the thing is, try to have this kind of scale. Okay, then only this will come in this way. If you are cutting with this, okay, sometimes the roller will go on the strip. Okay, so that's why we are making some border. Okay, and try to make the same size of the extra pieces will be keep it back to avoid the imbalance. Okay, we are supposed to have more pressure than by cutting slowly. If you are rushed, then that glass slide is wasted. Then whatever you did for 10 minutes, that will be wasted. This will be a little bit difficult while you are cutting in a smaller thing. I'll show you. Now what happened? The corner line is not marked properly. Okay. While I am breaking, sometimes the corner will come, other sometimes mismatch. So ensure that perfect lines. Only or right or the line should be top. Yes, again I am marking this one more line on that. This one more line what you have drawn, you have done earlier, what you do? We used to watch this tool only. Even one more tool. So more forces given. It was came, but second line if you are marking, very difficult. Earlier just by hand I broken, right? So now once done, we need to wash. Okay, now each and every time what is required, need to check with multimeter. Then if you are washed, then what will happen? Like multiple washing is required sometimes. So to avoid that, we used to have the pen, marker, glass marker, the black color glass pen. But try to avoid this glass. Actually, like we are having one more cutter. Anyway. Instead of to avoid that, we used to mark NC, small identification in the pen. So non-conducting, 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 non-conducting. Okay. So like this is a normal glass cutter. This is roller glass cutter. With a normal glass cutter, we will mark any one side, small NC. And if you are making multiple slides, you want to make the 5 devices, then you can mark the device cell name also 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now what I made is marking, noting down the non-conducting cells. Done. So it is like, I will give it now, it is not an issue. As you can see in the back side, it was like that. Right. So we mark NC. Okay. Now it was done. Right? Come. Sorry. Right. So here, there is two more. One more. Okay. So just we are making full slides on this. Also we made one more. Glasses. Your glass little bit you have to take care because scratches cost also. Okay, anyways, if you are making more scratches, then it will be difficult. The thing is, if the scratches have happened, it means that that's it. There is no conductivity in that side or that side. Then you will lose efficiency. You can't. Then you can't predict. Like you feel like my material is not working. You are mistakenly identified it. Okay, for that material you are getting good output. The next material might be the good material, but because of small scratches, the conductivity will be missed. Okay, so once done, so it is our regular wash. Right, what it is required before washing? Soap oil wash. Now regular, if you want to wash the glass, how you are washing, that is sufficient. Okay, come on, just wash it once with soap oil. There. Yeah, we are putting it.
చూసుకోలేదు.
Okay, done. Up to now, any doubts? Right. So now, again, whenever you are completed, you can clean your location as it is. And what you used to, for demonstration purpose, we are demonstrating here. Okay. But we used to work on, supposed to be minimum clean room. Okay, you can't make it like class 10,000, class 1,000 and all. Minimum clean rooms. Try to use air conditioned rooms. Okay, because air conditioned rooms external dust will be minimum. We used to close the windows and everything. Okay, air conditioned rooms. And we sometimes if we are not working, next I will show you the catalyze. So the small glass cabinets. So, like this, the fabrication. That we will use. That's all. It is like regular, normal one, normal research. We are not getting laser cutting, other things. So for drilling and laser cutting is good for easy process. We don't have that facility. So that glass cutter, laser cutting is perfect. Nearby shops, you can go and give it to them, they will cut. But in here they are not allowing. And they will say that this is their glass only, they are using for our glass only. So maximum we make it like that. If you want, if you are going for laser cutting, that you should be ensured that they are cleaning their surface. And back side, non-conducting side you are cutting. And then surface, okay, they used to deal like just like that. Because they will cut it, the scratches will be. Okay, I think I'll show you that 30 mm. If you are having that, okay, what I made, I return on these things. It is this, right? For factor, separate. For ideal purpose, separate. If you have mixed, then that sharpness will not. But this is very, very good. But this was your, before handling our relation with purchase this kind of classes, practice once how you are making expert is even glass artificial expert people only they are not getting it. Okay, even I struggle a lot. Now also I struggle. Normal like around 200 or 300 okay. And the leakage this one now. Okay, my purchase 470 or 370. Okay, here you can pour some oil, what is called ethanol. As they are having ethanol, we can, but they are having some thinner. Okay, if that is the thinner is there, then for the movement of water will be fluid. Okay, we can fill that out. Done. Okay, now it's not rushed. This is supposed to be the marker right here. Yes, actually it is. Okay. Let me try to go there. I will explain that also. Okay. First question. Okay, so now one normal daily water wash is completed. Right. Once it is done, let me this. After the air fryer, okay, so like you should not handle the glass plate like this. How you have to make like corner, light corner, okay. Corner, any one corner. Right. Done. Now, no need to dry with the air dryer. It's not the final one. Right. Again, what is required? You need to wash this. To avoid the process, what I do is directly I use with acetone. Okay. Methanol IPA wash is needed. Okay, acetone wash is needed. Now I am going to wash only one. Okay, IPA wash and acetone wash. Madam, afternoon I will send you. Yes. So this is also 5 minutes. Still 10 minutes process is good. And the cut பண்ணாத glass soap I will wash. So I will show you the difference of what is the use of wash, this kind of wash, and without normal soap water wash. We will see what is the difference. Okay, go for tea and we will come back. The thickness becomes become started like exact point another actually we can rotate on the tool on which side you want to go. Window is created. What you have to do is make it such a way slowly up. Done. So window was created now. Keep it aside. And we need to make, we are planning to make 2 devices now. We are going to make 2 windows. Little bit easy for you to cut. So window was created. I kept that. Next is what are the glass plate you have cleaned now? Okay. Now for which side I have keep conducting side on the top. Okay. So just I am keeping on that. Done now. This was done. Just I am keeping on the things. To avoid movement. Corner left side of the tape. So now you won't move. Now what is required? The window which you have created, okay, now you have to be very careful. On the same place. Okay. That. So what we used to have is Tamil? In the boxes, some pastes will be there now. Kila box paste on the చిన్న డబ్బా వైర్స్ కవర్ sand, it will be more porous. Okay, you will see that movement of this more porous, very less, more amount but very less weight. Okay, so I told you like TiO2 also which we have prepared from rutile sand, it's not in white color, it is always coming like a light yellowish. Okay, this is also more porous. Okay, right? Okay, so these are all the materials. Once you made the materials, what is required, you need to make it convert it into the paste form. Paste you can make it with the stirrer. Okay, though if you want to uniform coating, okay, so uniform coating done, you can mix with the polymers, whatever the polymers and what is the percentage of the things I have given to the list. Okay, so once you made big small balls, it is kind of ball mill, but not the actual ball mill, zirconia balls. Okay, you can keep it on the roller. The roller which we can use is like in the hospitals, like just this thing, like blood samples they use one. In that you can keep it for 24 hours, 48 hours continuously. That will be rotated. Okay, then uniform mixing will be there. Okay, for now what I am doing is for coating purpose I am not using this because it has like minimum 48 hours and the optimization of paste itself some process is required. So this is the way we used to make the paste. Okay, so this is dried, some of them is dried. Okay, so like whenever you are working, then you have to make labeling that you are used to make, right? So label after over the label you used to make sellotape to avoid again it will be gone now, any water or anything is there. So now what we made, window is created. Now we are going to apply the paste, right? I mean, one steel scratcher used to have model steel scratcher. Then needle material spatula chinnada. Okay, so this is one commercial paste which if you are working on the photo and all, or like DSSC if you are working, this is needed because you want to compare with the commercial paste or whatever you prefer. Okay, that is also needed. Suppose if you are working on the what you call the cathode part, there you fixed photoanode is needed. So for that purpose you can use the commercial paste. So the commercial paste is we get it from solar panels. Okay. That's it. If you are working on regularly, it is fine. Okay. Then what you have to do? You have to make this top into separate keyword, and you have to utilize that keyword, small keyword one. So like we are sample XRD or any samples you are sending out, that small keyword F&F. Transfer into the F&F, use from the F&F. Okay, not from the stock. Okay, once it is like the F&F is completed, then you make it again stock. Stock is different and your regular utilization is different because If you are regularly, if you are using from the start, entire will be wasted. Now I'm going to, I'm not making separate stock because we are not using multiple times, only 2 devices. Just I'm taking from that. Every time you have to clean it properly. So just apply in, not on the window, near to window, just small amount. This is very high. Right. So try to have like this. I used to have this kind of. Now you can use like this glass rod, but what I used to have is broken on, but there is corners without any corner things. Okay, so we used to have instead of, now we don't have, now we go with, there is the glass plate, regular glass plate. One disadvantage if you are using multiple times of this glass plate. Now what I am going to use is just for applying purpose I am using this. But what will happen if any micro scratches in the corner, then that will be applied on your surface also. So to avoid that, like this kind of glass rod with regularly proper one. Okay, if any like anyway, like even if it's not because while you are saying it is smooth, but micro scratches will be there, that will be happen on the your slim also. Just see here, you can use this side or this top or this full corner. I am using this one just once. Apply. Once you are applied, that is more than sufficient. If you feel somehow you want, just you fold it little bit. Right. Okay. But enough. Okay. Then what you can do is, you can take this one. Right. So this was done now. Now you can take, if you are taking, what will happen? The corner which is not sticking properly, that will become out. So you can use minimal drying with the air dry. What is the thickness of the scotch tape? That thickness only was, because the window has created and they are applied. So that thickness of the scotch tape cover it was coated. Just you have to dry little bit, not more. Okay, done now. So once it is done, you are supposed to be remove slowly. Done. So coating was done. Okay. Please handle it very carefully, otherwise it will jump. Because of the force in one side, another side will come out. Okay. was one more preparation. Try one if it is available. Okay, one time we'll make it one more. Okay, right. Five. Minimum 2 to minimum 3, 5 at a stretch. Okay. Sometimes while you are doing it, it might be fall down. Once done, you need some semi-majors or some cross-sectionals. Again, you have to do for every time. For one sample, one time is for XRD, one time is for cross-sectional application. Not required that much time. Okay, while you are doing the process, same time, the same thing you want to do it. What we call that? 3, 4. Even 5 used to make. Okay, that's why the glass line whatever you purchasing, 30 plus 30 was done. I purchased 3 is 30 plus 30. So I completed my biggest work. And most of the time I purchased 2. After making the film won't be degraded. Okay. The thing is, dye. Once you are absorbed with the dye, within 2 days you have to take whatever the result you want. If not, anyway, like after dye absorption, cross sectional will be the same without dye absorption. Okay. So what we used to have one more small, we call it watch machine. Just we will apply and it will be removed. Now, okay. Okay, done. Okay, right. Now we are supposed to keep apply and keep it safe. Keep it in the process. Okay. Right. Whenever you are completing the work, then time to time you are clear and you can utilize it next time. Okay, after completing the work you want to do, then you won't. That's all. Done. Okay. So the coating was done. Right. Now what we used to do is, so photo anode coating done. But with what it happened with the polymer. So it needs to be heated, right? So what is the right now which one we completed is like photo anode. Okay, we have cleaned it properly. Let it be here. Okay, what is another? You can use now. If you are working on counter electrode, again what is required, what is regularly commercially available, what is the efficiency for commercially available and yours, that need to be compared. Okay. Now so chloroblastic acid, just 1 drop. Try to drop it on center. You should not assume that okay, the device is in the left side. Okay, we will drop it on left side. Who knows, while you are working, you may be missed this side, you are going to make it another side. Okay, so entire location. Chloroblastic acid. Okay. It is the method is like just drop casted method. Keep it aside. Photoanode which we made is called as screen printing. Okay, this is drop casting method. Once you are drop casted, you have to like what you call the photoanode. You can dry once with air dryer, but this is little bit complicated because earlier it was sticked. Now if you are used, it will be fallen out. Then you have to make it at the top. Little bit is sufficient. So I kept 100 dB. Okay. Slowly, every 5 minutes, 10 dB, 10 dB, you gradually increase. Gradually, so the starting stage, mismatch will be there. But once it is started heating, so I think anyway, like just you can close it like that to see the difference in the surface. Okay, when every temperature, just I am removing this. But while you are doing actual things, try to close. Just to show the difference. Okay, now it looks like only transparent, right? Like it is normal glass only. So this still is my personal one. Personal means I have purchased. before getting into this our energy lab, kept in my room, and for stirring purpose, furnace, everything this is the same. Okay, you are free. You are increasing. Now, what we have completed, one is photoanode, counter electrode, one is broadcaster, one is screen printer. Okay. Next is what is required, keep on heated up to 450 degree, minimum 1 hour. Once the 450 reach, keep as it is for 1 hour to 2 hours. Okay. Then to be stable. Again, 2 hours is needed to cool down. Okay, so this process will take up to evening. We will see that. Okay, and next is how to make what you call that. Once it is photoanode, once it is dried, then it has to be broadcasted on the die overnight. Okay, you just broadcasted on the die. Okay, then die will be absorbed. Once dye is absorbed, you no need to you should not keep as it is. Once you are taken out, you have to wash with ethanol. That means like absorbed only, it has to be stick down, that excess amount of solution has to be removed. So what is the solution you use for the dye? It means like ethanol if you are used. You have to rinse with ethanol once. Then the surface agglomerated unwanted sticky things will be removed. Then you just normal 120 degree drying. Normal drying is sufficient. Okay, so photoanode with the dye absorption is done. Counter electrode with platinum is done. So then we have to assemble it. Okay, now I will show you if I am assembled, what will happen. Yeah. Right. So this counter electrode is platinum sputtered. Okay. Platinum sputtered. It is thickness is more than 30 nanometers. But whatever we are broadcasted, the platinum thickness is less than 10 nanometer, because it is like diluted platinum will be there, so its thickness is very less. Okay, so anyway, now even it looks transparent while you keep eating. Okay, keep eating, that will be done. And next is, let us assume this is photoanode once we done. This one, no? This sputtering, platinum sputtering is done by IS Bangalore. Okay, right.
Means we need to purchase this.
Which one? Platinum sputtering. Through slot,
Otherwise we will send,
they will sputter and they will done. Okay, now, sir, this is sputtering. Here, normal. Once it is coated, it will be looks like that. So we will see that also. Anyway, so it will it is keep on drying now. So instead of wasting time, we will go next. Next is, once the dye is absorbed, the color changes. Once the dye is absorbed, the color changes will be in the dye color. So we are having a N71 dye.
what type of
N719 ruthenium dye. Dye is there with us? Fridge lo irukku. Yeah. Dye I'll give you. Yes. Okay. So this is ruthenium dye. Just 0.05 millimolar of dye. Okay. The solution drawn into the tray. While you are using the dye, it is like anyway. This dye is light transparent, so it will be in that color. And while you are keeping, try to keep with the aluminum cover completely. It through just attach it again. So once you are making, you can transfer this kind of things. You are supposed to be covered with aluminum foil. You can keep it inside that thing. Okay. You can see the dye's color. What I will do is I will pour it in the better dish. Okay. Dye solutions. So what we can do is we won't put it inside. This is just for the stock solution. We are closed like that. Okay. Here in the petri, this kind of petri dish. Once that is done, pour it. Cover with fully aluminum foil. Done overnight we have right. Next is once you photoanode, counter electrode all done, in between spacer is mandatory. Okay. Now if you are having, just you can see normal, nothing is over that. Once you are coated surface around micrometer level, the coating was done. If you are attaching that, this is conducting side facing inside, you have to attach like this. Leave the space here and here. So now I am adding this is the size we are made now. Okay. This way. This side should be open, this side should be open. If I am attaching both, what will happen? We won't get result because both are short circuited. What is required? We need spacer in between. Some space is needed, and moreover we are going to pour the electrolyte. Okay, so that reaction location and the space is needed little bit. Okay, so we need to make the space in between. Pass. We are using this as a spacer. Yeah, that's right. Okay, it's just film. This film is called as we have hot melt ionomer film. Hot melt ionomer film. This hot melt ionomer film is you can keep it as spacer also. Once it is done, okay, you just make a window. I will show you now. Make a window and binder clips. Right. We will make that also now. Okay, what will happen? You can keep here in between. Okay, and if you are heated, okay, that will be fixed. Once it is heated, that will be shielded. Okay, but what you have to do is, for pouring of electrolyte, need gap is required, no? So I will show you that gap. This kind of holes you have to make. I told now, drilling electrolyte. So without drilling, we have made the platinum counter electrode. Okay, but if you are making the molded device, okay, here you have to make the drill. Show the drill. Okay, so you just make the drill, and you make after drilling you have to wash, and platinum chloroplatinum coating is done. Okay, just you are attaching. Okay, where is the film? I will show you. The film. Okay, film we are not going to make as it is. Okay, now film what we have to do is, again in the diagram I showed now 2-3 places was there. I will show you that. See here, one we made it for make square box, whatever you made, after dye, you just keep it on that location. This space is beyond that, whatever you coated. So space from the dye coated and then window, because need space for the electrolyte, active locations. Okay, then you want to keep it here, the drilled one. You just keep it here. Keep it and make it the binder. Keep some more keep. Yeah, keep 250. Done. Okay. Click. Once, if you are keeping that just in 120 degree, that will be fixed, attached. Okay, once fully attached. Okay, now what is required? We need to pour the electrolyte. That electrolyte pouring with small injector or with like what you call the pipette, micro pipette. Just pour it on the small cut window here kept, right? Okay. Once it is attached, then you can split it because it was attached. After that, you have to this small piece. This is attached. After this, you attach here. Okay. Keep this one, the small window also here. And microscopic glass, you know, right? Small glass pieces. Where is that? This is watch, not this one. Cover glass, you must say.
Yes,
Thin. That thin cover glass, keep it here and take the solder iron, apply the heat. Because electrolytes are poured. If you are keeping again in the heat, evaporated. It will be evaporated even with the just like solder. Keep the glass, watch glass, and the cover glass. Apply that, then it will be shielded. Done. Okay. Now your device was ready for testing. Some people what they used to do is without what you call that, they won't mold it, they won't drill, the drilling point is not possible. Then there also what is required, this kind of spacer is needed to create a space. Okay, then keep it and make the clamp. One side you keep the clamp just with the support of another person. Okay, so just open it, ask him to pour, close it, then again on another side of clamp. Give the space for the activator. No, electrolyte is liquid electrolyte. If it is a solid electrolyte, just that one dip, that is sufficient. It's like coating. But it is not the, whatever we are using, electrolyte is liquid electrolyte means it has to be poured and it has to be closed. Okay, done. Liquid. Okay, if I am taking the electrolyte now, no one will be here. is very toxic and very like smell. So whenever you are pouring electrolyte and process, mask, gloves, everything should be perfect. Okay. So electrolyte is, I'll show you this. I'll show you remaining. This is platinum salt commercial. Okay. This is separate. And next, TiO2 paste commercial, I kept it aside. Okay. And next is that's the dye, solar onyx dye. Dye ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ. No. ಇದು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಇದೇ ಮಟ್ಟ ಪಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಇದೇ ಮಟ್ಟ. So dye kept aside. Okay. And one more electrolyte. Where is the electrolyte? Commercial electrolyte. Direct electrolyte. Okay, fine. So apart from this, all three and electrolyte 4 is commercialized. But suppose whatever you prepare, powder, TiO2, that you want to check. So what are the solution is required? Four tetrabutylpyridine is required. Okay. Ethyl cellulose is needed for paste formation. Okay, this is for electrolyte. Alpha terephenol. Okay, lithium iodide.
All these are different electrolytes.
No, for electrolyte formation, these many is required. Ethyl cellulose for
And also by function.
okay. This is main electrolyte. This is additive. Okay. So all these I have given you the PDF or not. I will share you again. If not, I will share you. Okay. These things are required and platinum, chloroplatinic acid. Okay. So this salt. This salt is needed for making the chloroplatinic acid. These are all non-commercial. We have to make chloroplatinic acid, salt added, chloroplatinic acid solution, electrolyte for paste formation. Okay, that's it. So all 4 is needed. Okay, fine. Yeah, lithium iodide. Done. Okay, right? So like this is I told now platinum salt, direct commercial. If you are working on this commercial, if you are working on photoanode, you supposed to be use commercial one. Again, this also different. This also different. Then you can't check some which is good. Okay. If you want to go with the this one you are working, then this commercial paste you have to make this one, right? And what it is, electrolyte, dye is separate as usual, dye is common. Okay, then electrolyte I missed, I was somewhere, I checked. Okay. So these are all like not like for polymer P3HT remaining and all, right? Done. Anything, any doubt? Right? Okay, now the temperature was heated. Come here. See the difference. Zoom. Change in color. Is it visible now? Okay, the coated things was there. Drop casted platinum, it is tried become black in color, and which we have coated screen printed is brown in color. It is trying to degrade the excess amount of polymers. Okay, you will see after 450 degree we will keep as it is. I will bring this to lab. What is the time now? 1. We will wait for 15 more minutes. We will see any color changes are happen or not. Then we will go. Like each and every step they need like alternative things, sophisticated and with the normal. Okay, this UV lamp is sufficient for minimal treatment. Okay. Okay. This UV lamp, what we used to do, making the like film into hydrophilic. Treated for 30 minutes. Okay, if you want some more extra, add pour some oxygen, little bit, low oxygen inside. Okay, and then the stirrer, keep stirrer in the bottom, small stirrer in the bottom, make it to heated by 120 to 200 degrees, not beyond 200 degrees, because that makes fire because of the flow of oxygen. Little bit amount of heat with the stirrer, first minimal amount of oxygen in that UV temperature and environment that plasma treatment will happen. Hydrophilic will be formed. Simple step. So it's like cutter. No need of laser cutter. Okay, no need of laser cutter. With normal glass like diamond cutter is sufficient. Okay, for drilling purpose we used to have driller. Like bare test you can test. Okay, first you wash and dry. You just take one drop of water with a pipette.